Many healers are not in their bodies fully. They're floating around up in the ethers.
Welcome to Spiritual Rockstar Podcast, where world changing spiritual entrepreneurs come to deeply awaken the power within to bring forth their greatest purpose, while enjoying being in tune with all life and real wealth in all aspects of their lives. I'm your host, Daniel John Hanneman.
And welcome everybody to Spiritual Rockstar Podcast. I'm so grateful to be with you to help you with standing in your power as a healer in 2026. So I know that so many of you struggle with the sense of being able to show up visibly as the energy healer that you are, as the spiritual being that you are. And so I want to talk about that further today from the standpoint of standing in your power as a healer. So I've found through the years that this is a great way to help people to actually get back to being in the body again with their healing gifts. This pointer to stand in your power. Many healers are not in their bodies fully. They're floating around up in the ethers and they're spending a lot of time there, or they're spending a lot of time between there and their head often. Like, oh, wow, the energies, and then, but, in the head, and their throat chakras are shut down. Sometimes even their third eye energy is uh, can be quite shut down, or can be shut down or bogged down, and more, right? When we look at all the chakras, the power center, of course, etc. So those lower chakras get really funky. So how can we stand in our power as healers going into the new year? Why am I even talking about this? Why? Either you're a healer or you're not, either you got the gifts or you don't, and all these ideas, right? I don't really think I'm an energy healer, and yet I clicked on this podcast today. Yeah, you clicked on it, probably means you're full blown a channel for the divine as an energy healing being. Okay, so get past the labels. That's one of the things some of you need to do is get past these labels. That's getting in your power. Well, I don't know. I'm not really a energy healer. Maybe I do coaching. Maybe you do something else, right? But you don't see yourself as an energy healer. But like half of you probably already have like a Reiki background, this, that, or the other thing. And so you're already doing energy healing, but you're not willing to admit it. Some of you have that going on and you're doing other things. You continue. I'll say, so are you a healer? Like people that don't have any coaching or anything else going on. And I say, okay, are you a healer? Oh, no, I'm not a healer. So, well, let me ask you a question. Have you ever done any energy healing type of training? Well, I'm a Reiki master, but I'm not really a healer. Excuse me, you are an energy healer and you actually are a master of Reiki. You are an energy healer. Oh, I guess you're right. I am a healer, right? This happens all the time. Yeah, I've met with thousands and thousands of healers and happens quite a lot, where people are just denying, who they really are. And so we wonder why something feels amiss in life. Oh, part of it is that we're not giving attention to who we really are. And we're energetic beings that are here to bring energetic healing into the world, whether we're aware of it or not. So in a sense, yes, some people will go to the other extreme. We're all healers. Yeah, okay, whatever. And it's like a throwaway. Like, yeah, we're all healers, whatever. Psh, throw that one out. Okay, if you're throwing it out, that means you don't really see it as uh, uh, you're not giving enough attention to it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We all love each other, whatever. Yeah, just throw that out. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We're all intellectual, whatever. Yeah, throw that one out. Like, what's that all about? Like, stop it. The old stop it thing. Stop it, stop it. Oh no, yeah, let's not make such like it make it be like nothing. Like it's really significant that we're these infinite beings and we're not acting like it. Or these infinite energy healing beings. And although, yes, all of us can potentially be energy healers, and all of us ought to learn, like we all learn math, right? I feel like it's almost like that. It's almost like everybody learns math. Why isn't everybody learning energy healing? It's not, is why? It's a basic competency of life to be able to do energy healing. But have you claimed it? I mean, there's so many programmings. That's of the occult. That's of the occult. That's evil. They actually just use natural energy healing gifts we have to bring goodness to people's lives. Well, that's okay as long as it's a priest or as long as someone else, Jesus does it or something, someone else, but not just anybody. That's evil. How is it evil when Jesus did it? Let me say that another way. How how is And I'm joking when I say it another way. How is it evil when energy healing was done in a sense through Jesus? It's no different. The energy was emanating through him. People would come to him. You would either direct, command the Father for them to be well, or whatever, or somebody just be in his energy and have the faith, right? And the faith would set them free, and they did experience the healing. I don't care what the method was. He was bringing healing. He was an energy healer. Was he evil? Well, I guess there's always somebody who believes somebody's evil, even someone like Jesus. But yeah, of course not, right? See how insane these thought forms are. Is it evil to use energy manipulation on people to coerce them or to hurt them? Of course. It's living life backwards, it's dark or whatever, whatever you want to call it, right? Of course, it's not that's but the person who's doing that is going to have to deal with that even more than the person they're projecting onto, ultimately. It destroys them in a sense, temporarily, and then they get resurrected. Everybody finds the light eventually, and no matter how long it might take, but everybody's coming back into the light. So how do you stand in your power as a healer then? Realize you have the same abilities as Jesus did in a sense. These things the greater you shall do, right? That's what's right there. In so many words in the Bible, it says exactly that. Jesus never said like these things you shall never be able to do or cannot do or should not do. It never said that. So the reason why I bring this up is because there's a lot of the indoctrination, the programming. Most of you, over half of you, probably have a Christian background, or you live in a Christian kind of nation, or what, the rest of you have other programs, based on your teachings, and probably also many of them anyway. You probably think not a good idea. No energy healing, no. So, but no, obviously it is. I mean, energy healing went mainstream a long time ago. It's been a good 10 plus years at least. I mean, more than that, where I heard like Reiki was starting to be brought into hospitals and it was seen as a respectable thing to be bringing forward. So even society is starting to embrace it more. It's becoming oh no, we're into that, right? We like that. That works. That helps. Even medical doctors I talk to are more aware of these things these days. They still don't maybe believe in it as much as what they do with pills and all the other stuff, but they see the benefit of it. They believe in the benefit of it increasingly. So everybody's catching on, guys. We have power as energy healers. And then once you realize that, then it just opens up so many doors. We're a channel of the divine to manifest too. I lead with the healing because it is about us bringing an emanation of healing into people's lives. And it's the one label that you guys will run from almost the most. Maybe being a channeler is when you might run from that a little bit more even, but you're a channeler, you're an energy healer. Oh, why am I even listening still? Yeah, I'm not a healer after all, right? It might keep trying to come up with the evidence why that's not true for you. I don't have the gift. I'm not like so and so that does this energy healing or channels or. But what if you are and you just don't realize it? Most of those people didn't start like from there. They were like 2 years old being channelers. They were maybe even in corporate or this or that. All of a sudden they opened up. Why wouldn't that be true possibly for you? Maybe you have these gifts and been using them unconsciously and you just keep denying it because that's what you've been taught to do. Deny your gifts. It's time to start appreciating your gifts and use them. Use them. Learn to, learn. If you don't know how to do it yet or haven't taken my training, yeah, you want to learn to do energy scanning. I may or may not have another energy scan training coming up really fast or really soon. The time you listen to this, you might look me up and be like, where do I go for that? It's possible. That's possible, but I will be sharing it with people in 2026. I just don't know all the ways I'll be sharing. I'll be definitely sharing it with you guys. This is something you've been struggling with. I will have an offer for you to be able to learn that. So feel free to go to my website and reach out to me. This used to be the thing I did for many years, exclusively, is helping healers come out of the closet, use their gifts by learning how to tune into people's energies, their chakras, and then work with their energies through a healing modality they already had, or to learn some of the stuff that I use, some of my approaches. So if you're interested to break through and integrate that into your flow, but your brain keeps saying, well, it doesn't really work with, being a social media manager or coach or what, I don't know, or whatever it is that you do. I guarantee you it can work into any business practically. I mean, any service type of business where you're doing any kind of consultation, coaching. You know why? Because I've helped others people to do it. People have been, oh, I'm just a consultant. Yeah. See about what gifts you got, how they want to be shared, get you stepping into those, and now look at what you can do. And then they build. You would think, well, I don't know, that might kill my income. No, they build their income. They can double their income. They can see tremendous, double, triple, or more their income. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. Growing a whole new business model for yourself. It's way more expanded because you're expanded. At a minimum, could you just use it to help people some more that you're already helping? By using these gifts in a more conscious, direct way. Maybe we should, hey, I do this energy scanning and energy scan healing or Reiki or whatever it is. Show up this year with that. Let's bring more energy flow and healing into people's lives in 2026. Now there could be loads of, yeah, you could go on about all the blocks I don't know, I just can't do it. And yeah, but that's why I talked about that invisible to invincible as a healer journey in the new year as well. I just recently did a podcast on that. So get more drilled in on more specifics. Go for it. Go check that out. Do you want to meditate and make money? Let it be simple. Let it be easy. Let it be fun. Go to yoursacredpurpose.com and get your free meditate, make money meditation today. Well, one of the things you can do beyond what's in that podcast alone is start going around announcing yourself. I am a healer. I'm an energy healer. I'm a channel. I'm an intuitive. I'm a psychic. I'm a psychic medium. Start affirming the things you know about yourself, even if you're not that confident in them yet. Start affirming them at least to yourself to get started, to stop the denial, and then start showing up in front of people and say, hey, I do this thing. I hear dead people, or I can share some of that with you. When it comes up, there's people coming to you. There's people around you that are looking for this, but you're not willing to share. Universe keeps, yeah, so to speak, the so-called universe, yeah, the universal force keeps nudging you. Hey, man, I wonder what happened to my loved one on the other side. I wonder who could help me with that. You're right in front of them. Practically that's what happens sometimes with these things. And you're just sitting there like, I don't know who you go to. I don't know. Maybe you try this person. Everybody but you, right? Like, yeah, you have but they're way better than I am. What if you, who cares? Start offering what you've got to offer. Well, I don't have training. I don't have this. But if you have the gifts already, hey, it's already there. Do you need training to start sharing some of it? Maybe get some more training to enhance, maybe take it deeper, right? That's what I do with energy scan training. Some of you already are doing a level of energy scanning, but you're not taking it deep enough. You don't, I have a specific technique that just helps you be more grounded and focused and let it become so natural for you. So that's the idea, is to be natural with who you are. And then you can integrate that with coaching and all the rest. For me, that's what I've done. I feel I do intuitive business coaching, call it intuitive business coaching. And then I do energy healing, I do channeling, I do all of it. It's all put together because I love doing all of it. I love doing all of it. All of it is valuable. All of it is great. And some people, no, we just need to raise your vibration. That's the only thing you ever need. And well, it might be all you need for right now. Maybe that's all the boost you need right now, right? That's possible. There's also, you have to work things through and it takes conversations. And trust me, if I just went only with my first downloads of what I should do in my business, it would not be nearly as strong or successful. It doesn't work that way. That every single first download you get is the right answer. Oh, it came from source, so it must be right. No, sometimes we have to talk it out. We have to get in a process to work it out with some really good questions, find where the alignment is, where it's the deeper alignment. Maybe that's one level of alignment, what you just received through your meditation. What's the deepest alignment? And are you bringing all your gifts to bear as it relates to standing in your power as a healer? Start intending healing for others and watch how it keeps happening. Watch it. It happens. That's how what you put your attention on becomes the life we're experiencing. So let's utilize that power in the new year. Let's start being visible. Let's show up. Let it come through. I can't. My throat's blocked. And no, just show up and do it anyway. Sure, I can help you. Other people can help you too. Help clear the chakras and the throat chakra and everything. You still got to show up no matter how many clearings we do. How many people have already done a clearing for you? Nobody's done a clearing for you. Yeah, okay. Get a clearing. But now you still have to do it. Still have to do it. Some of it's just like this deeper seated sense of fear. Even after you get a clearing, sometimes you could still stop yourself. You can still stop yourself with any fragments of fear that might be left. So you still just need to do it. You need to get on board with it and finally just show up as the healing being that you are. Offer meditations where you're channeling energy and information. Bring energy healing off of a meditation that you offer. If you're not doing meditations, maybe start doing one. Maybe open a call with a prayer. Maybe do some energy healing as part of the process of your group. Whatever it is you do, you can incorporate more energy healing and show up more as that healer that you are. The more you claim the power that you are as a healer, the more it destigmatizes it for the collective as well. For you, obviously, but for the collective as well. And the more we're in the know, the more we're connected, the more powerful we are. In other words, we're already infinitely powerful, but we awaken to who we truly are. And that power that we are now can manifest all the good that's wanting to happen in our lives and in our collective lives because we're awake to it and we're allowing it to flow. We're stepping into it and to thrive, to know that for those of you who are really dedicated specifically to doing energy type of healing and that sort of thing, that you can get paid extremely well doing it. All you have to do is decide because energy healing is going to produce an amazing result for someone, a huge new breakthrough that maybe was impossible before, right? A new healing, just a healing, inner healing that takes place can be priceless. Why wouldn't you claim the value of that? That's a disservice to you. It's a disservice to others. People won't understand the value unless you're charging appropriately sometimes, in some cases. What could be you? I know you want to receive the money, 90% of you. So a few of you are like, yeah, I don't care. And half of you are in like lying to yourself. You really do want to receive the money. So stand into your power as a healer. I'm just here to talk about it today. Just to give you some encouragement around this today. And so I'll practice what I preach. I recognize the infinite power inside you. I recognize your ability to speak, to share, to open, and to channel. That your chakras are open to in your throat chakra, and you're opening up to the channel of who you are. The infinite light that you are, it's emanating through you. The lightness, the power of the infinite flow, the angels, the guides, the infinite source that flows through your crown chakra, every fiber molecule of your body and being, able to perceive all things and speak about them and feel the strength and the power of who you are, those lower chakras to be strong, clear, and open to love all those that you're here to empower and to elevate. And so you're doing so. And so I see it and know it's so. Thank you, God, and so it is. Amen. So you see how that works? I just brought you some energy healing. Combining with me being a speaker. See how easy? That didn't take much time at all, a minute or two. Yet it makes a difference. It moves you forward. And you can move people forward doing your healing work at your next level as well. Okay, guys, I'm so grateful to have shared with you today. Whatever this means for you to stand in your power as a healer, say yes to it today. And I'm grateful in advance. Don't let this just be an opportunity like, well, okay, good idea. I'll kick that one around. Make a declarative decision that you will absolutely take a step forward in this area, on your path. Be declarative, be clear. Start manifesting it right now. Write it down. Decide. Be clear. Making a decisive decision today on it. Okay. All right. So I'm grateful to have shared with you today. Keep on tuning in and we'll keep on rocking it here at Spiritual Rockstar Podcast. Till the next time.
For listening to Spiritual Rockstar Podcast. Stay tuned for our next upcoming new episodes each Wednesday and Saturday. Please be sure to subscribe, rate, and review to help us to serve you best. As a reminder, you can get your free Meditate and Make Money meditation at www.yoursacredpurpose.com to rock your sacred purpose. Goodbye for now, everybody.